Hi, I'm Adam, and this is Making Dollars and Cents at the box office. Audiences weren't monkeying around this weekend, but did they go ape enough to make Kong a success? Well, let's dive right in and figure it out. Kong Skull Island was our big opener this weekend, serving as a sort of appetizer for the upcoming blockbuster season, now that we're all done with that artsy-fartsy Oscar stuff. Who cares about that anyway, right? We do. It certainly was king of the box office this weekend, taking the top spot with a $61 million haul. Reviews have been mixed to positive, so there's no guarantee it'll make back its $185 million budget. And with Disney's guaranteed success of Beauty and the Beast opening this coming weekend, my bet is leaning towards Kong falling from the top of this building in favor of a new beast on the block. Logan took the second place spot with $37.8 million, bringing up its grand total to $153 million. Even though it already slashed up its $97 million budget last weekend, this past weekend was just kind of icing on the post-apocalyptic cake. Logan's success really comes down to the fact that we finally got a Wolverine film that completely does justice to Hugh Jackman's character that he pretty much made classic after 17 years. There are layers to the story that make repeat viewings worthwhile, and the R-rated violence is way more exciting than the CG-saturated stuff we normally get from the X-Men franchise, and from almost every superhero movie since 2000. Personally, I can't wait to see Logan again because it's not a quote-unquote superhero movie in the traditional sense, but it's more of a drama, a western, a character-driven, gritty film with real human emotion. The biggest success story here, though, is still Jordan Peele's Get Out, which brought in an additional $21 million this weekend. This masterpiece's overall takeaway is at $111 million. Jordan Peele is the first black writer and director to ever break this mark, which is amazing. And can I just remind you that this film had a budget of $4.5 million? Yeah, this thing has a profit of $106 million right now. That's amazing. And the thing I love the most is that there hasn't been any talk of sequels or franchising it. As it stands, Get Out might be the best film I've seen this year so far, and even if it's not, it's certainly the one I can't stop thinking about. So if you haven't seen it yet, go see it right now. Looking ahead to next weekend, like I said before, Beauty and the Beast is here. Disney has realized that making their classic animated films live action is a goldmine, and they are certainly going to cash in big with this one. Do I really need to give a synopsis? Probably not, you know the drill, but here we go. A book-loving lady ends up being held prisoner by a hairy beast in his cursed castle, singing and dancing with her captor and his servants who are all pulling for her to be the one to break the spell and return them all to their human form. She's also trying to avoid the advances of a brainless hunk of muscle played by the dreamy Luke Evans. If the well-loved classic music wasn't already a draw, we have Harry Potter's Emma Watson as our Belle and a fantastic voice cast including Sir Ian McKellen, Emma Thompson, and Ewan McGregor. This tale as old as time is definitely going to prove to be a tale as gold as time, because time is money, you get it. Our other newcomer is The Belko Experiment, which is a hyper-violent thriller that's been described as a mix between Office Space and Battle Royale. James Gunn wrote it, so you know it's going to be clever, and it tells the story of a social experiment in an office where the workers are locked in the building and told they must kill a certain number of people to go free or they're all going to get killed themselves. It looks kind of like a tongue-in-cheek commentary on American work culture and the mindset that the lower employees are applying a kill-or-be-killed mentality for the entertainment of the real villains, the rich and the powerful. The cast looks like they're in on the joke and they're having a blast, making me think that the audience should also go in with their minds on two tracks. The this is ridiculous side and the but for real, this is totally how America works side. Personally, I'm looking forward to this one for kind of a campy, super gory time with the movies before James Gunn goes back to PG-13 fun sci-fi territory with Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 2. So it looks like there are two exciting movies for me to go see this weekend. Well, that's all for this week. If you like this, be sure to subscribe, like, or comment if you want to join the conversation. We will see you next week on Making Dollars and Cents at the box office.